Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions September 24, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. September 24, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 article. Deleting 3 zeros from the dinar. Citizens' concerns and experts' warnings. They tell you because it is done. That first sentence right there, flat out lies. There are no concerns with the citizens about raising the value of their currency. They demand it. Why would they say such a thing? To educate. This is Azra Flack with gold trimming. This article is educating the citizens that look, you're about to get your purchasing power. Get your ass ready because we're about to give it to you, and those of you who don't want to cooperate with this, it's going to go bad for you. September 24, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Deleting 3 zeros from the dinar. Citizens' concerns and experts' warnings. Quote, talk of the possibility of removing 3 zeros from the Iraqi currency has raised concerns among a wide segment of citizens and economists alike. Amid questions about the national economy's readiness and families' ability to withstand the shock of a currency change, given insufficient salaries and unfulfilled reform requirements. September 24, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, article. Banks are expanding and the numbers are jumping 1,400%. 5.6 million cards depicting Iraq's financial revolution. These are things they said that had to be done to support lifting the purchasing power of the dinar. September 24, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. E-payments shift marks new era, Iraqi PM advisor says. Quote, Shafaq News, Baghdad. Iraq will phase out cash payments in all government institutions and public facilities by July 2026. We at least now have a window of certainty. A back wall that the CBI itself has told us. It is July 2026. I talked to my contact in the CBI about this announcement and its significance. I am being told that they would like to have already completed much of the collection process of billions of these 3-0 notes by July 2026 from us investors. Of course, this could only happen when the rate of the dinar rises significantly and is relisted on Forex. This would give Iraq a 5 to 6 month window to collect them. If we backtrack, that put us in January for a reinstatement. September 24, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat. I say January for many reasons. First, it is what I was told about a month ago to look for in that month of a reinstatement, but only if Iraq completes their mandated key issues on time. Next, I was told to watch for the beginning of the redenomination process of the dinar, and finally the full accession announcement of Iraq to the World Trade Organization, WTO. These would be signs to us we are heading directly into the storm for January. Yes, a storm of wealth? Wow. Of course, my contact would not commit to a firm January date, but the prospects of this coming January are looking mighty good and multiple events are lining up along with it. September 23, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 The Iraqi dinar is about to gain value. Everybody's praising Iraq for everything under the sun. Soon they will praise them for the new exchange rate because 1310 does not exist on the sun. We're so close. September 23, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman 1310 is not a real effective exchange rate. Anybody that does a really good study on this is you're going to find that's a true story. It's just not real. It's not a fundamental Forex type currency or any other digital platform. Because it doesn't represent the true value of the country. September 23, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Quote, the financial and economic advisor to the Prime Minister, Mazhar Mohammad Saleh, revealed on Tuesday the importance of the Central Bank of Iraq's announcement to end cash payments in all government institutions and other facilities in July 2026. Iraq's farewell to cash payments in 2026 represents a major strategic step toward building an integrated digital economy that reduces corruption, enhances transparency, and encourages financial inclusion. This shift will not simply be a change in payment methods, but rather the beginning of a new era of financial modernity in the country. September 23, 2025 Newshound Guru Caparoni. Good to see Iraq's Prime Minister pushing forward the IMF directive to diversify their economy and banking reforms. September 23, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU. The IMF projection of a 1 to 2 year wait remains in effect. September 23, 2025. Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq boots on the ground report, Firefly TV saying from the CBI that in July of 2026 all cash payment to the government institutions will end. They will have to be done electronically from that point onward. Frank. If that does not scream there is a new exchange rate, I don't know what else does. It's good news. It's all good news. September 23, 2025. Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, I am hearing from a number of different historic bond contacts. In a nutshell, they expect to be told today what the final timing is and the procedures and the date when they will get paid. I do not expect them to give us any specifics without getting in trouble, but hoping for a general idea on timing. Question. How do bonds tie in with the RV reset? Mark Z. Historic bonds are part of the settlement process to settle the old books and wipe the slate clean. We were always told this would happen right before the RV. September 23, 2025. Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram. In 2025, the IMF noted Iraq continues to utilize the transactional Article 14 status instead of formally accepting Article 8 obligations. It also indicated Iraq does not maintain current account restrictions or multiple currency practices, which is good. Formal Article 8 acceptance isn't a hard legal requirement to be traded on Forex, but it's a strong green flag to markets and brokers. September 23, 2025. Newshound, Intel Guru Walking Stick. The oil is flowing. The oil is being bought and it's being sold only in dinars. That is huge for the monetary reform, for the new exchange rate. The oil is now officially being declared that it is flowing. Not soon, not immediately, not delayed. It is flowing. The oil companies get paid in American dollars. But then that's converted into Iraqi dinar and their whole government is functioning with their currency only. The oil Iraq is producing is extremely important for the American dollar's exchange rate and for the Iraqi exchange rate. September 23, 2025. Newshound Guru Militiaman. We got a couple gems every day. There are real things happening that are powerful to me and they should be to you too. Article. Officially the tripartite agreement was signed and sent to the Council of Ministers. Headline is awesome. Quote. Erbil, Baghdad and the oil companies operating in Kurdistan officially signed the tripartite agreement a short while ago. The agreement paves the way for the resumption of the region's oil exports and removal of obstacles preventing the release of salaries for Kurdistan region employees. September 23, 2025. Newshound Guru Claire article. Quote. The State Oil Exporting Organization, SOMO, announced on Tuesday that an agreement to export the region's oil between Baghdad and Erbil is close, while confirming an agreement on a strict mechanism for pumping the region's oil. September 23, 2025. Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq boots on the ground report, Firefly TV showing breaking news, oil deal has been reached and resume in 24 hours our oil will be flowing. Frank. That's exactly what we need. We need things to move out of your country along with your new currency, my president likes to say, drill baby drill. And I bet your Sadani now loves to say, flow baby flow. Because oil is flowing now. That is the money for the budget, HCL, salaries, new lower notes that will fuel the new exchange rate to bring purchasing power. September 23, 2025. Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK. Question. Have you heard that Vietnam could float the VND? Mark Z. Yes, they are putting in a mechanism, just like Iraq is. Vietnam is planning on doing the same thing Iraq is doing, going to a basket of currencies so their currency can fluctuate and change. This is exactly what Kuwait did when they revalued their currency. They are openly talking about this in Vietnam. September 23, 2025. Intel Guru Bruce, via Wiser Now. President Trump wanted us to get the highest rate we get on the dinar. That's why he negotiated a contract rate on it, and before, it was tied to the per barrel price of oil being sold by Iraq to Turkey, Egypt and other countries. But it's really not, it's higher than that, because it was contracted by President Trump to be at a certain dollar amount and that's where it is. So that's a great deal. That's good. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net